Welcome back. Episode 3, to be determined. I don't know what this is technically. We're two 20-year-olds with a caffeine dependency, and we're here to bitch for an hour. Give or take.
It's just progressively getting worse.
It is, dude. It is. Like, I'm so out of it, dude. I have not been sleeping well. Just to, like, give you a brief recap, because I've been working so fucking much, and, like, I slept at, like, 1 in the morning. I took a nap yesterday, and then ate some really shitty Chinese food. And so that's, like, it's been running course through my body. So,
Why would you do that? Like, what in your mind is like, you know what I need at 1 in the morning? Some shitty Chinese food.
well, okay, so I had it for dinner last night,
Okay.
and then, like, I went to bed, like, shortly after. I don't know what it is about, like, cheap Chinese food and just food comas, but it's a real thing, dude. I'll, like, pass the fuck out after, like, 10 minutes.
You're like a dad almost. You know, dads do that. Like on Thanksgiving, they just eat a bunch of food and they just pass out for the rest of the family visit.
I mean, you're not wrong. I do say that, like, I dress like a dad without a kid. All I need is just a fucking stroller and
I mean, yeah, you get the monster in one hand, the sandals, the shorts. You got it all.
That's actually what I'm wearing.
I know, dude. Whoa! Put the feet down. That's for OnlyFans.
Oh, true. My bad. All right, so I guess let's just hop into it since we're late. My bad, I fucked up.
We're gonna talk about Texas never catching a break and the fake ice conspiracy theory. So, kind of talk to me about this. I know about the fake ice, but is there something else going on, or is that it?
No. So, like, the other day, Texas, like, I was on Reddit, you know, working like I normally do. And there's, like, a fucking post where, like, a train carrying fuel ran into, like, an 18-wheeler and created this, like, fucking disastrous, like, fire cloud. Like, you know, like, when there's a fire and then there's smoke, and then next thing you know, flames break out of that smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So that shit was just going the fuck off. I don't know what it is about fucking Texas where they just cannot catch a break this month. It is just not their month.
I mean, you know, Texas is just full of fucking crazy people. Like, why you got an 18-wheeler on the train tracks, first off?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, did the 18-wheeler think he was going to beat the train?
He either thought he was going to beat the train, or maybe he, like... Because some people are like, oh, a train's not going to come, so it's okay if I stop on the tracks.
Like, I don't understand those type of people.
During, like, a red light or something. Like, nah, Jesus Christ, the lights just, like, started blasting your face, dude.
Well, I needed it. But, like, yeah, I don't understand people who are just like, yeah, I'm going to beat this train. No, the fuck you aren't. Like, they put that shit down for a reason.
That train going, like, way faster than you are.
Exactly. Yeah, trains move surprisingly fast, like, compared to what I would think they would. Also, do people still, like, hop on the trains? Is that, like, still a thing?
Train hopping?
Yeah, like, you know, like...
Well, yeah. I mean, hobos still do that for sure. And there's people that do that for fun and, like, post it on YouTube and shit. Like, where they, like... They'll, like, travel, like, for example, I saw one of a guy traveling across Canada. He went from one side of Canada to the other by only traveling with trains. So he, like, figured out what route he needs to be on, like, what train route and what times. And he would literally go from one train, like, fucking hop off, go sneak to another train, hop on, rinse and repeat.
Nice, okay.
But then, you know, it's not like passenger trains, so it's like they barely even notice if you're on there or not.
Yeah, I just, like, thought about that the other day. I was like, do people still, like, are, like, hobos in that sense? But
I mean, maybe. I guess it just depends.
Yo, nice to know. I'll have to search that up later. But then, like, also, Texas had the whole fucking fake ice, fake snow shit.
So, hold on. Let me talk about... Dude, for a second, I was like, yo, that's fake snow. Like, for a second, my mind was like, snow burning? I don't think so. But then I was like, wait, it's probably just, like, really, really fucking dense, and it's not, like, melting.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. So they fucking took, like, people would ball up, like, they make a snowball. I don't know, I was gonna say they ball up snow like a snowball, but they make a snowball, and then they hold, like, a fucking lighter underneath it. And
they're like, look, it's not dripping. It's not dripping.
It's not dripping. It's not melting. This is fake snow.
It's turning like, black. This is fake conspiracy snow.
This is a fucking conspiracy. Like, fucking Bill Gates has sent us snow to control the population.
With 5G waves.
With 5G waves, yeah. So I don't understand that. Like, it's just people who have never experienced snow, like, just losing their fucking mind, and now they're just trying to justify it, you know?
Well, I mean, I'm telling you, here's what happened, right? Quarantine was like a plague sent upon us to thin out the human population. We're getting too dense, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, everyone was like, to counteract this measure, we gotta hide in our homes. And they're all going like stir crazy. But instead of, you know, just being stir crazy, they're actually crazy now. And so they just start believing these wacky conspiracy theories about fake snow and masks are meant to control us, and the devil's taking over the 5G towers and shit.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. I feel like people just have way too much fucking time now, and like quarantine made this like 10 times.
Exactly. They can't go out and tell their friends about their dumb conspiracy theories, so now they just like go online to talk about it.
Which is like the worst. Like, hey, what's up, perverted cat? Yeah, I fucking like truly don't understand why it seems like as we've been staying inside more fucking actual crazy people. And like I said, this is the fucking worst thing because these are the people that are gonna be like the Kens and Karens, and they're gonna like come out and bitch, and we've just only created more of them. You
Pretty
know?
much, yeah. Yeah.
So I mean,
But
I personally think that like I feel like retail employees should fight one customer. I know that's a popular tweet, and that is a very popular opinion in my mind, but I truly feel like I should fight them.
I mean, maybe.
The crazy people probably inhale too much black mold. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised because I know that those people don't fucking clean.
Well, I'm telling you, like, what it is, right? It's just a bunch of extroverts. Like, they're not used to being in the house or, like, not, or being, like, alone, being quarantined, being isolated. So they just, like, go fucking crazy. They're like, I need my attention. I'm an attention whore. I need it. So they start making up these conspiracies to get that attention. And then they truly start to believe them because of all the attention they're getting.
Just go on Instagram, shake a little something. Show a little bit of butt. All right. Well, fuck it. I guess we'll just keep moving on from this.
Moving on, we're gonna talk about Daft Punk breaking up. So there's like a couple things. So I was playing some games with your good friend Georgie and your good friend Zombie, the guy from last stream, right?
Wait, did Georgie ever tell? Okay, we'll go into that one.
We'll go. Yeah, I know. We'll go into it.
Okay.
So he or Zombie was like, I never heard anyone ask for Daft Punk. I'm like, what do you mean ask for Daft Punk? He's like, it's not something someone like wants to listen to. It just shows up, right? And I'm like, well, yeah, if you listen to it 24/7, you're gonna ruin it, right? Because it's gonna be overplayed, and you're gonna have the same thing as like pop music. So like, you don't listen to it all the time, but if it comes up, it's like, wow, that's a banger of a song. And he's like, I don't know. And Jordy was like on my side for the whole time, and they started fucking arguing about, maybe Daft Punk isn't that great. And I was like, and he's like, when's the last time like anyone cared about Daft Punk? And I was like, all the time. And he's like, when's the last time they made music? It was like 5 years ago. And then he was like, yeah, so why does anyone care that it's 5 years later? Well, when was the last time Daft Punk made an album before 5 years ago? It was like fucking 2007. So it's like, they take their time with their albums, but they're always pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. But like, I mean, like Zombie's right. Like, I think they just they fade out of relevancy for a little bit, and then they just like come out with an absolute banger, and then it released into an album. But I'm not too surprised that they broke up. You know what I mean? Because like,
I mean,
again,
they've been around since the 90s.
Yeah, they became a band in '93. I was 1 at that time, just for like fucking reference.
Yeah.
So that whole time, where they've only released like a handful of albums.
Yeah.
But they did define like a genre, and One More Time is an absolute banger.
It really is.
That will never get old.
I mean,
and then you have like the anime and shit.
The whole Discovery album was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Their video was pretty sick though. Did you watch the video of their breakup?
I did not. I'll have to.
Let me just give you a rundown real quick. It's like way longer than it needs to be. They're walking in the desert together. Okay. The guy with the gold helmet walks ahead a bit, turns around, and the guy with the silver helmet is just standing there. So the guy in the gold helmet turns back around and comes back, and then the guy in the silver helmet takes off his jacket and turns around, and he has fucking C4 strapped to his back. And the guy in the gold helmet initiates the countdown. The guy in the silver helmet walks away and fucking blows up. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, that's fucking sick, actually.
It was sick. And then it plays some sad music.
That they're just done. I mean, like, honestly, I think they ran their course. They made their money. I think they're just done with it.
I mean,
they only do Persona for so long,
They should have made another Alive album, because they did Alive 1997, and then 2007. They should have done 2017, but they didn't do it. Sad.
I actually didn't know that. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. They ran their course. Rest in peace, Daft Punk. I don't think that there's anything wrong with them breaking up. I think that the internet is definitely still trying to hold on to them. Like, what the fuck? Were they gonna marry each other and die in each other's bed?
Well, no, but they could have released another album, like I was saying. It's it just goes to show you that they will not release another album ever again. it could be that 5 year span, and they could have been working on something that we didn't know about.
Yeah, just give the fucking helmet to Deadmau5 or something.
That's true.
It totally would have worked. That dude in the silver helmet is like fucking tall. Also,
He is.
surprisingly, like
Or is the guy
even
in the
though
gold helmet short? Food for thought.
number one. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I was gonna say, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say, but I will lead up
So,
into Wendy's releasing an album. I didn't fucking realize this was a thing that this happened. Right? Like Wendy's has like a fucking fire Twitter. I think Twitter is trash, except for Wendy's and like maybe some other small ones. I think Denny's also is not a bad idea.
I didn't even know
But
Denny's had a Twitter.
they probably do. I remember they were like really big on Tumblr back in the day. Give me a second.
Yeah, Wendy's, the fast food chain. Wendy's became like a meme a while back, because like everyone was like memeing the Wendy's girl.
Yeah, so they released a fucking this was 2 years ago, like in the height of their like Twitter days. I didn't No, so it's called We Beefin'. It's just
Beef.
all it is just a fucking square patty on like a white backdrop, just saying we beef it. All right, so first song, Twitter fingers. Second song, holding it down. Number 3, Rest in Grease. That's a banger of a song.
Damn, what the fuck?
If you have a minute and 31 seconds of your time after this, go listen to it because it is a fucking good song. Number 4 is Clownin', and number 5, which I think they should have named it number 4, is the 4 for 4.
Yeah, why would they not put 4 for 4 as number 4?
I don't know. I feel like they missed out on an opportunity there. I'm not too worried about it. Yeah,
So,
I mean the console is that
hold on. Did they get like an artist to work on this album? Like, is there like a big name on it?
There's no big name. It's like I don't know who the person is. All I know is that they fucking killed this album.
That's crazy.
That's it.
What the fuck? But yeah, Wendy's and like, I mean, like people have been doing this crazy shit for a long time. KFC, they did what was it called? Like Chicken Dales. So it was like Chippendales, which is like a male stripper like place, and they made one called Chicken Dales, and they had the fucking Colonel Sanders like stripping on a commercial. Don't know what that's about. They've like been sexualizing poor Colonel Sanders. This dude's been dead 100 years, and look what they're doing to him, dude. They got
They really are.
They are making him like they made a dating sim. They what else?
They released a movie and it fucking they released one last year. It's like a 20-minute movie, and I forgot who is Mario Lopez.
Mario Lopez is in it.
Yeah, and he's the fucking Colonel. Like they definitely have been like trying to fucking they've mishmashed all these different people to be like the Colonel that I can't even tell you what the Colonel looks like.
Exactly. Well, I mean, the Colonel's just some like old racist white man, right?
Was he actually racist?
Yeah, I think so. I think him or his wife owned a plantation. Don't quote me on that.
All right, won't quote you on,
but I'm pretty sure.
I'm not going to doubt it. Like when it's from a place called Kentucky, you know?
Yeah. So, yeah, they got the KFC or the KF console where you can like. I feel like that's like a little like offensive in a way, right? Maybe that's just me because they're like you can heat up your fried chicken while you playing your Call of Duty. I'm like, I don't know about that.
But like, why would I want that?
Exactly. Like, I don't know if I want to get grease all over my fucking controller, dog. Like,
is it so? Just like it just feels like an air fryer that can play video games. Like,
it's literally just an air fryer that can play. It doesn't even fry it. I think it just like keeps it warm.
Okay, well I mean, it's great for like a viral marketing. It worked, right?
I mean, it worked, I guess, but I don't know. KFC has gone off their rocker, to say the least.
Speaking of going off your fucking rocker, Fry's Electronics. Have you ever experienced?
I don't even know what the fuck Fry's Electronics is.
Do you know what Micro Center is?
No.
You don't. Okay, so Micro Center, which is like the big one. Imagine like a huge fucking electronics store, right? In like a warehouse, except it's just open to the public, and they have a whole bunch of deals and shit. Well, Fry's Electronics is an electronics store, and each of them have, well, not each of them, but a big majority of them, especially in California, have their own theme. Like there's one that's like in the theme of an Aztec temple. There's one that's themed as Alice in Wonderland.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's actually fucking sick. I forgot what location that was. The one that I frequently went to was like shaped like a UFO crash landing. It was like Area 51. and that was like the shit back in the day. A lot of fucking Asians would go there like because it was like cheap electronics.
I can't
like,
say I'm
beef up the
surprised.
car and shit, right? I'm not too fucking shocked at that. But after 36 years, they've called it quits.
Well,
I
that's
just want to say
because all their fucking budget went to building UFOs and shit instead of, you know.
Well, like I think they had like an issue with their supplier, and then they just stopped stocking shit for like the last 5 years. So before, like this store would be filled like wall to wall with different shit, and then at some point in like the mid 2010s, they just were like fuck it, and they condensed everything in like 2 shelves, which is not good. So
yeah,
I know that doesn't matter, but that's like a childhood thing with me. So rest in peace.
I mean, yeah, I've never heard of Fry's Electronics or anything like that. I think you might have brought it up one time when we first like started talking, where you brought up like some electronics store in Seattle.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh yeah, speaking of talking, did Georgie ever tell? So what did Georgie tell you? Like
Georgie told me that. So I was like, "So what's the deal? Let me see the first message." And he was like, "You're never gonna see it because it was from Reddit, and it had Patrick's name on it." So I thought it was funny.
Yeah, so I guess we'll give a backstory to this. We have a gay friend. His name is Georgie. He sometimes stops by the stream. Fucking he posted a picture one morning that was like from a guy named Patrick, and he just went off on this like one other dude. And then like the next morning, he's just like, "Good morning."
Like nothing ever happened.
Like nothing ever happened. So I think I didn't know if you were joking with me when you were like Andy thought that was legitimately.
Yeah, no, I thought Patrick legitimately went off on Georgie because the things you were saying would sound like something you would say to Georgie.
That's so good. I love that. Thank you.
I legitimately thought Georgie would just expose Patrick's DMs. And I was like, wow, that's kind of fucked actually. But
that's super fucked. Yeah, when you called me and you were just like, what the fuck is this about? I was like, oh, I'm getting this bitch.
I mean, like, I was like, it's a little fishy. You don't want to talk about it, but, you know, I'll let it go for now. I'll just go talk to Georgie about it instead.
Yeah, Patrick unleashed and unhinged. All he left me with was blue balls.
Dude, that guy Patrick was going off. He's like, 3 lousy dates and some blue balls is all he left.
That's all that you left me. I should have fucked. Like
I was like, damn, Patrick, like that's a weird thing to talk about or to get exposed for, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, like people have been exposed for, or less.
Yeah.
Exposed.
All right, let's move on.
Okay.
Mars rover. Okay, so we got our first color picture of the surface of Mars. Why? Like, bitch, just take a fucking camera up there, take a photo, and bring it back. It's not that hard, right? But these fucking people, like, they're like, we just electronically sent the first color picture. That bitch is like 800 by fucking 480. Like, you cannot see a goddamn thing. It's like, it's all like, the hue is off a little bit. You know, everything's like saturated. It's like, what am I looking at? It's 2021, bitch. Just take a fucking Kodak camera. It'll be alright. And bring it back.
That's what I'm saying. We don't like... We have so much fucking technology, and the fact that we can fucking it takes like on average 11 minutes to send from Earth to Mars, right?
Like an email or something.
Like an email and shit, which that's understandable. It's gonna go off into another thing where like this just shows that we could have much better fucking internet. How come we can send color photos from another fucking planet to Earth, but I can't stream and watch YouTube without lagging? Like, this is fucking bullshit. I mean, also, congrats on, like, Mars for getting its, like, what it feels to be 50th rover that we've sent over in, like, 20 years.
Dude, I'm just saying.
I feel like we've sent a lot.
We've sent a lot of rovers to Mars, but, no aliens.
And what happens to all that? What happens to all that space junk? Because it's not like we just fucking take this thing and, like, put it on, like, a slingshot and then just send it off on its way. This goes, like, in a fucking rocket and, like, leaves. But what happens when like breaks apart? Like, does all this shit just like stay out in space? Is this in orbit somewhere?
You talking about like when the rocket's like taking off?
Yeah, like where does the fucking rocket?
That shit lands like in the water, in the ocean.
In the ocean and like Mars?
No, on Earth. Like as it's taking off, it like releases like less and less. Like it needs less and less like power to keep going. So it like fucking detaches in the stratosphere.
When it hits like Mars though, like. And fucking rover.
Well, eventually it'll fall out of orbit, right? Because like shit will like gradually come back towards Earth. So it'll rotate until it lands in like fucking the middle of the desert in the Sahara. It just fucking blows up.
Oh, dude, it's totally gonna. So like, it's gonna become a hazard for human vessels for sure. For future vessels, not for humans. Sorry. Like, we're gonna fucking go to Mars one day, and like some shit from like 1980 is gonna like get in front, and we're just gonna mash into it, and that'll be a whole tragedy on its own.
Well,
it's gonna be fucking wild.
I'm pretty sure they have like the technology to avoid that. Like they can see the trajectory of like different satellites and shit. You don't hear about a rocket like crashing to a satellite.
That's true. I mean, like they do know that, but I mean, like if you're in fucking Mars and like let's say we're just like Elon Musk is like, all right, we're sending people up there, and they fucking like just they're gonna hit something. I feel like we're gonna fucking hear about.
I mean, there might be a chance. There's always a chance for anything. Like the fucking, you ever see the rocket ships like blow up and like on launch?
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to fucking hear. Like,
yeah,
at least I want to get like.
Well, this was like in the past, right? It hasn't happened in a while, at least not with Elon Musk in charge. God bless him. But yeah, they had like rockets. Like I'm pretty sure a couple of astronauts fucking died because like they were getting ready to take off and the bitch just blew the fuck up.
Yeah, that's like a whole thing that they're still trying to like fix.
Also, can we talk about how Elon Musk has literally just changed the way that space travel like works? Like NASA basically got underfunded by the U.S. government. Like they would not give them any more money, and they didn't want to do anything with space anymore. And Elon Musk was like, okay, I mean, I guess I'll work with NASA. And now they're working together on space travel and shit. Like he's advanced space travel and like space technology like tenfold than what NASA has in a span of like 20 years or whatever.
I feel like he got rich out of nowhere. I don't really know where his fortune comes from.
Him and his brother started PayPal.
Oh, okay.
He did
not know that.
Yeah, he is the co-founder of PayPal, so that's where he got all of his money. Fun fact about PayPal: the original URL for PayPal was x.com, but they thought x.com was a little like sus, so they changed it to PayPal.
I get that. I would change it too.
And those URLs are like any single letter URL is like the most expensive URL you could buy.
Oh, that also does not surprise me. But like, who still buy? I don't know. I feel like people are just like.
Well, they normally like will buy it and then have it redirect to their website.
Gotcha.
Like a real website. So yeah, back to the Mars rover and shit. Like, well, actually, let's talk about it. Would you be a Martian?
Would I be a Martian?
Would you want to be like on Mars, living on Mars? Would you want to be one of the first or one of the last Martians?
I think I'd rather be one of the last Martians, just because like usually the first Martians you want people with like skill sets, right? People who can like fucking like farm, terraform, all that shit. You're sending me out there,
boy. You could fix the printer.
Bro, I can fix the Martian printer. That's exactly my fucking skill set. Oh, dude, like I don't know what the fuck I would do. They'd be like, "All right, go off and make this place livable." I'd be like, "Where's the Wi-Fi? I need to read this on WikiHow."
I don't know. I think I would be a Martian for sure. I mean, it'd be better to be at the end because you're already at civilization and shit up there. But you could be one of the first. You would be known forever as like the first Martian, the printer Martian.
No, you would not be known as one because like we have our founding fathers, and I can only name like 4 of them.
Exactly, but you could be one of the founding fathers. You could be one of the 4. Patrick Printer Guy Martian. That could be
right.
you.
You'd be like, and here's our printer guy. It's like a fucking just like terrified like statue of me with like a printer. Just...
Yeah, you would be like the IT guy on Mars.
But we wouldn't fucking even have electricity. Like we'd have to set all that shit up. I mean, would you though? Like if you were to be one of the first, what would your skill set be?
Hey, I'm pretty good at doing whatever I'm told to do. They could tell me to do anything, but all right, I'll do it.
All right, man. I'll figure it out. There's like, all right, Andy, we need you to start this running water thing. I guess.
All right, let me just dig like 100 layers down real quick and start a well. It'll be all right.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking smuggle Instagram booty pics to Mars with me. Cause listen, I know that you're gonna have to beat your meat at some point. What are you gonna do? Beat it off to this weird Martian fauna, or this fucking like 4K Instagram booty pic I got? $20.
Hey, there might be some big booty Martians up there. You never know. They could be hiding underground, dude.
Dude, you know how fucking scary that would be though? Like if we like lived on Mars and then like Mars just turned out to be a whole bunch of underground people.
But what if they were
The
just
mole
like,
people.
yeah? What if they weren't mole people? What if they were just like humans, like you and I, right? But they had like a
Um,
different like DNA, so they could like breathe like without air.
that would be weird. And I also feel
But
like
they got fat asses.
but like we as humans would not cope well with people living underground. I feel like we would try to exterminate
We
them.
already have people like that though. They're called hermits.
Yeah, they're called neat. Like,
Yeah, like we already got people like that. I don't see a problem here.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Would you fuck an alien?
Oh, yes.
Would you,
Like
would you
I was
take
like,
one?
think about it.
Would you take one for the team to see if you got alien STDs?
I would, dude. If you got these fat alien, like,
What if they
I'm
weren't
trying to
human?
find
Like,
out. What do you mean? Like one butt cheeks down here and like one's up here?
no, I'm just saying. Like, what if they did look like humans? What if they were like, I don't know, like what would be like an alien? Let me think.
I don't know like what an alien would look like, just because again I've never seen
You
one.
ever watch Scooby Doo and the yeah, Area 51, the UFO movie?
No, hold on.
Yo,
give me a second here.
type in
Area
Scooby Doo
51.
Scooby Doo alien and look for the
And
blue
the
one.
alien invaders.
Yeah, that one's it.
The glowing green thing that looks like he just
No,
emaciated?
no, the blue one.
The blue one. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
What was her name?
We'll have to find. I feel like you're thinking of the Fifth Sense.
Oh no. Hold on, I'll find it for you.
Okay, all right, that's fine. But like,
Here you
yeah,
go. Would you clap this one's cheeks?
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
That's what the alien looks like, right?
I feel like I couldn't impregnate an alien, so I think we'd be good. I hope. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. I also hope I don't have to actually fuck an alien because I can talk about it, but I don't know if I could be about it in this circumstance.
All right, so hold on. I got one more thing to say about Mars. All right.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, just take a fucking regular ass camera, go into Mars, take some photos, easy peasy. It's that easy. And then come back. Like we know we already sent fucking people to the moon. Just send the bitches to the Mars.
Yeah, dude. Listen. Just strap an iPhone to the to like a cart with some people, and then we'll be good. Give them a hotspot, you know?
Exactly. It'll be that easy. Also, fun fact. You know that like nebulas and stuff. Like when you see like a nebula like in space, it's all like super colorful and shit.
Yeah.
They don't actually look like that. Like scientists color photos of the nebula to be that
I don't
colorful.
believe. No.
Yeah, I swear to God, you can look it up. I swear to God, they fucking make this shit up.
That's not like burning gas or anything.
I think they like take colors of what they would assume like the like gas structures would actually look like, and then they like color it accordingly.
Okay, dude. Your cam is like super blurry. I thought my vision was going for a second.
Oh, your vision is going. You're getting old.
Dude, I am getting old. I'm sleeping at like 6 to 7, taking naps, and then I'm just like.
I don't know how to fix it. Hello, focus.
There you go.
That made it worse.
That did make it worse. What the fuck? All right, fine.
Hold on. What if I do that? Okay, here we go. Boop. Boop. Let me turn it off and turn it back on.
Oh.
Oh, what the fuck?
I think
okay, we're good.
Hey, we're back. That actually fixed it. Yeah, I'm actually molding. Like, I'm losing hair at a rapid rate. So,
all right, moving on. Speaking of internet and Wi-Fi, the return of old school RuneScape. I've never played RuneScape. I don't know why people like it. This game is so boring.
You've never played RuneScape?
No, because I was like, RuneScape is the poor man's WoW. Like, I was playing World of Warcraft back in the day.
You're one of those people.
So, and I look at RuneScape and I'm like, this is so boring. I gotta sit here and fucking click to level up my fucking, like, athletics. Like, no thanks, dude. I'd rather just go kill some shit.
Well, I mean, like, you don't need to do that. That's the nice thing about RuneScape. You can do anything you want. You don't want to fight monsters all day? Guess what? Bake shrimp.
That sounds terrible. That sounds fucking terrible. Like, why? I want to fight shit all day. I want to kill shit. I'm too ADHD to just sit here and click, cook shrimp.
Hey, recon encoder. I mean, like, well, the thing is that, like, yes, it is the poor man's WoW, right? But they do have to make up for it with just like the grindy element, and it has that nostalgia feature. Like, I've seen the graphics of new RuneScape, and it's okay. It's whatever.
Yeah, but
like,
no one liked new RuneScape. That's why they brought back RuneScape 2007.
Yeah, RuneScape did come to mobile. Like it's just a good fucking time. And like some streamers started playing it on stream. So it's like slowly making a comeback. You know, it's like it's like Overwatch. A few streamers will play it and then everybody else is playing, hoping to fucking play with XQC and shit.
What the fuck is that
So
sound?
someone breaking in? I don't hear anything.
I hear a beeping. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh, that's the fucking Daft Punk C4.
No, that's like my fucking water heater about to blow up, actually. I don't know.
Nice, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm just saying that, like, if you ever need a game to just fucking just be mindless.
I could just play World of Warcraft. I could literally just play classic WoW.
Why would you play classic WoW? Because we played that and that shit was fucking, I mean, like.
What are you sitting here? You would rather sit still and click the mouse one fucking time to cook shrimp for 5 fucking hours to level up like 2 times, or I could sit here and click like 4 buttons and kill some shit in WoW and level up. It's the same concept, but WoW is like 3D with more button presses than fucking old school RuneScape.
No, old school RuneScape is also 3D. Don't fucking ever disrespect.
What? Yeah, bullshit. No, it's a 2.5D looking ass game, alright?
Bro, I'm telling you, Mastery Apron.
Look, all I'm saying,
wood and burn that shit, and because people,
I like, you know, as someone who's like fucking ADHD, I like to like do shit. You know, I don't like to fucking sit here, right click, attack, right click, attack, right click, block. Like, I don't want to fucking do that.
Why? It's a mindless game that you can play when you're.
Exactly, it's too mindless. It's too fucking boring. If I want to, I could just play goddamn Cookie Clicker and get the same experience. That's a mindless fucking clicking game, Patrick. It's the same concept.
It's different. It's
not. It's not.
No, I mean, like, fuck. Oh, fuck. You're kind of like right in that. I'm really upset that you're right.
Look, checkmate, boomer. Okay, look, RuneScape sucks. It's a nostalgia game. Okay, get over it. Get over it. It's a Rune.
Okay, will you play a little bit of old school RuneScape with you?
No.
Okay? Yes.
No.
Good shit. I'm glad that we've determined that.
No. Hey, let's move on. Speaking of old school RuneScape, who is the thickest male video game character?
Ooh, the thickest male video game character. This one is a toughie.
You know, it's literally Solid Snake. Like that, he got a big old dumper, like straight up.
He does got a big old fucking dumpy.
Like he got the fucking cheeks. Like he's in Smash Bros, right? So you like fucking like kick some bitch down on the ground, and then you just flash from your cheeks real quick.
All right. So let's see the top. All right, let me look at this list of the top 20 hottest male video game characters, and let's see if we can figure out who would be thick. The Prince of Persia. Honestly, I could.
Prince of Persia.
Red Dead Redemption, Jin Kazama, dude. Okay, honestly,
Jin
from Tekken, Jin, Devil Jin. You know, like
Kazama.
Yeah, I feel like did I say Kazuma? My bad.
You said Kazama.
Yeah, that's his name.
It's not Kazama.
It's Kazumu. I'm not a fuck.
Okay,
sorry.
anyway, all right, moving on.
Anyway, yo, honestly, like he's got some thick fucking like wrists. A homie is not that fucking thick though, overall. Okay, so Prince Sidon, The Legend of Zelda. You played this game. Is this guy like thick?
Who?
He's like the Prince Sidon? Sidon?
Oh yeah. I mean, he's a fucking fish guy. No, he's not thick.
All right then. What do we got here? Jin Sakai, Chris Redfield.
I was gonna say, is Nier even a dude?
No, I don't know why that was on the list. Link is not a fucking. He's not thick.
No, Link is not thick. Ganon is thick.
Ganon is thick. And Kratos, honestly, yo, rocking the dad bod, looking a little too thick. A little too thick for comfort. You know what I mean? Gragas, I guess like Gragas is pretty thick, but he's also
he's obese. Like I don't know if like obese and thick are the same category here.
Waluigi. Wait, why is
Waluigi is like literally the skinniest like fucking Mario character in existence, dude.
Give me Wario, dude.
Yeah, Wario is also like fucking fat, dude. That guy just eats everything. He eats.
No, Captain Falcon actually is.
Captain Falcon is fucking thick. He does got a dumper too.
No, he's getting the fucking seal of approval as the thickest male video game character at this moment.
I agree. I'm
calling it. So that was good. I just wanted to point that out because I was thinking about the other. I was like, we have like the thickest female characters, but who's the thickest male?
You know? Exactly. We need like gender equality here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. We need to objectify these video game. same way that gamers will objectify some of these waifus.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, so thank you. I just wanted to see who. Let's move on to our next.
All right, the next topic is I want to talk about this. It's ASMR. Okay, Patrick, you ever experienced ASMR?
I don't understand it.
You've never like watched ASMR like genuinely.
I've never. Oh, I have watched. I tried watching ASMR genuinely, but like the people are just like it's tingling my brain.
You never gotten the ASMR tingles?
No, I've never.
So like, yeah. So I can tingle, okay, but it's not like because like it's not. I don't know if I would like consider it like a tingle. I don't know. It's like a weird feeling. I feel like I'm about to like die. But like, so I don't have it like in my brain. Like I get it like a chill down my spine. Yeah.
I don't know. Like I don't understand ASMR, and I don't understand.
Let me give you. I used to be really big into ASMR like a couple years ago. Let me give you the history of ASMR. Okay, it all started with this guy called Baba. No, Baba the Cosmic Barber. Okay, you ever heard of Baba?
No, but I'm searching this up.
Baba the Cosmic Barber. It's a video from like 12 years ago, something like that. Maybe like 10 years ago, like super old. And he's a guy in India who was a barber, and he would like give you a massage while like trimming your like hair, and he would like pull cosmic energies from the fucking air while making these weird sounds, and like inject good cosmic energy into you while pulling the bad ones out. All right,
So
and
he's literally giving you good vibes. And
he's taking the bad vibes away and giving you good vibes. But it's also in India, so it's not illegal, right? And that's how like it kind of started. Some people were like, "Damn, like this is like super relaxing." Like I don't know why. It's kind of weird, but it's super relaxing. And it's like, wow, that was my entry into ASMR. I was like, what the hell is this? So then you start getting into like weird massage videos, you know, and then it's like, whoa, where do you go from here? And then you go into like ASMR, and it's like, what the fuck is ASMR? It's like some made up term. It's not real. But people were like experiencing these weird sensations when they would watch ASMR. If you're like sleepy and like in a certain state, and there's like a certain like sound, like there's different sounds, right? Because not everyone's gonna listen to like fucking and like start tingling. Like everyone has their own like sounds that they prefer. And I at first I never experienced like a fucking tingle. But then like one day I just saw a video, I was like, what the fuck? Why is my spine like
do you get it from? Okay, I guess I could say that I enjoy ASMR, but not in like to the point where I'm tingling. Like I just like the sounds of actually this is really embarrassing. The sound of keyboard typing, like keyboards typing.
I mean, I'm not like well, clearly, because you literally do fucking ASMR keyboard like things when you build your keyboards. Like I couldn't. That's not surprising.
Yeah, have you heard this keyboard by the way? Dude, this.
Yes, you literally were like, listen to this keyboard.
Thank you. All right. Well, I mean, okay, yeah, mechanical keyboards sound really good, and like I fucking finished my really expensive keyboard, and I'm super happy.
Like yeah, but anyways, moving on. Like anyone has their own like specific sounds that they prefer, and some people like get tingles or they don't. It's like a weird thing that like some people just cannot experience it.
So what the fuck is like? Is it with like ASMR mukbangs, whatever the fuck?
Well, I think that's like separate. I don't know why like ASMR got involved with it. Like, cause mukbang was like it was just like eating food, and like it started on live streaming things in Korea, I believe, or like live streaming like one like Asian country where people were like dudes are like really lonely, right? And they don't like know how to talk to women, so they don't want to eat alone, so they go on these live streams and pretend they're eating with the person, and that's how it started. It was like a way to cope with loneliness. And then it just got really, like, out of hand, I guess. And now people started adding, like, ASMR, like, mouth sounds, which I don't know. Anyone who's into, like, mouth sounds, that shit's weird.
Yeah, that shit is super weird. Like, I don't want to watch you eat, like, this fucking 300-year-old lobster that grew to be, like, 20 pounds. And you're just, like... Like, that shit's fucking disgusting.
Hey, you're one who fucking ate baked beans with your hands raw, so, you know.
Hey, I listen... Mind your business.
He was,
you know?
he was slurping baked beans out here.
Like, my baked beans. This shit was fucking disgusting.
It was really funny though.
It was like we did it for a meme, but speaking of like mukbangs, I also really want to say that I regret going on the internet sometimes because last night browsing 4chan, couldn't sleep. I was like on the fit board, whatever. I saw Nikocado Avocado's actual butthole, dick and balls, and I fucking cannot stop picturing it. It is actually my sleep paralysis demon.
Look, I didn't even know
I'm
who the
over
hell
it, bro.
Nikocado Avocado was until you exposed me to something I didn't want to see.
Yeah, so that same picture, somebody like usually they'll like post the fucking like blur the censored pictures like a troll. This guy had the actual photo, and I hated it. I fucking hated it, and I want to die.
Patrick, I don't know what it is with you and Nikocado Avocado's ass, but you gotta let it go, dude.
Bro, I cannot, like, I just want to fucking die. It's pain. It's actually fucking pain.
Speaking of 4chan and ASMR, there was a girl on 4chan, I think her name was like Claire. Something like that. Maybe it was Claire. But she like was eating a banana like seductively. This is like years ago. I knew it like got really popular on 4chan for some reason. And people are like, wait, that's the fucking banana girl. A couple years later, they found out that she fucking OD'd on like heroin and her boyfriend had like killed her because he like was awake and alert and knew that she was like choking on her own vomit, and he just like, oh well, and just sat there and watched her die.
What the fuck?
Yeah, crazy shit.
So he just watched this person pass, and
Yeah, he literally just watched his girlfriend die.
that I don't know how I would handle that type of shit.
Speaking of girls dying, that I don't know why that has anything to do with it. Patrick, you have a friend or an acquaintance, we'll say, who's into bestiality.
Yeah. I was talking about like really fucked up shit that happened like during zombie like internet days, like when we first like started talking in this group. There's this one fucking chick who, so again, Zombie and I met, we were like in chat rooms like early 2010s, whatever. Well, fucking like there's this one chick who joined in, and she was like dating somebody, and after they broke up, her fucking boyfriend posted a video of this girl getting eaten out by her pug. She put peanut butter on her vagina and had her pug. I feel so bad. Kind of, go to town on it.
Ew, God, this is fucking
It was
disgusting, man.
it was fucking disgusting. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why did you want to talk about this?
I just wanted to say that it's super fucked up because like so a few years after everything like ended, Zombie and I were just like, what happened to some of these people that we used to talk to? Well, we searched up this one chick, and she works in a veterinary clinic. So that's a big yikes for me. But I guess like I'm stuck in this horrible fucking like social situation. Like, do I
It's what you do. You get her fired. You literally save these poor defenseless animals from this fucking woman. You call up her workplace and you let them know. Send them the photo.
Well, I don't have the photo.
I'd hope not.
Dude, I don't have anything about it. Like I had purged that shit from my mind until like I was talking about it with Zombie like a year or so ago. Yeah, like so. I want to talk about that because honestly, it was one of the more fucking like life comes at you fast moments.
He has a moral dilemma here. Does he get this girl fired from her job and save these poor animals, or does he just keep it quiet and let her live her life?
Yeah, like I feel like I should fucking say something or at least like message and be like, "Oh, you really working with animals?" Like that's a yikes for me.
That's not cool.
But that's not cool. I don't like it. I just want to talk about it. Just put it out there on the record that I know someone who's doing that, and I have no contact with this person. This was years ago, so they may not be working at a vet anymore, but I feel like if you work at a vet, it's like one of those careers. Personally, I don't know anybody who's been like an ex-vet in that sense, and just like we're just like, yeah, I just want to stop working with animals. No, they usually like working with animals, so
yeah,
fucking weird though.
That is very weird, and I'm very disturbed, and I didn't want to talk about that. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah,
Tiger Woods. He got into a horrible car accident on Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. and he is fucked. Let's take a look here. So he like absolutely destroyed his legs. Both upper and lower portions of the fibula and tibia were like fucking destroyed. Bones sticking out of his legs, like he could get an infection. They said, his ankles were shattered. He has multiple leg fractures. Apparently, like, he doesn't remember being in the accident, and they never tested him if he was like intoxicated or like on drugs or anything for some reason. And apparently he was just like flooring it down like a mountain. And someone like was walking across the road, or like someone had gotten in the way, and so he swerved to dodge them, went off into a ditch and hit a tree. Like, holy shit.
So now, like, this is a single person car accident, right?
Yeah, it was only him. There's no one else involved. There was like no one else in the car, just him. 7 a.m. going down a mountain, swerved to dodge something or someone, into a ditch, hit a tree.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So what does this mean for like his I guess golf career? Is
I mean, who knows, right? Because like if he can never walk again, I mean, I guess you don't really have to walk. You just need to stand.
That's true. And then like I guess the thing with that is it's like he should have enough money from like his legacy.
Oh, he and like royalties.
Yeah, to like never really work again. So
yeah, I mean, he should be fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, it's not like you or me, where we're just like normal people, or we're just like, I need to find a way to make money.
But it's also like, I mean, he still like plays golf to this day. Like, he still, currently plays. So, I mean, his golfing career is probably over.
Yeah, he like got banned because he was like taking fucking poor performance enhancing drugs.
When was this? Like, because I literally just saw him playing not long ago.
Well, this was like years ago. I'm just saying, like,
oh, maybe it was like a short-term ban or something, or maybe it was banned from that specific tournament.
Yeah. So like, the thing with that though is that it's when he got banned, like people saw how like he wasn't like he was good on like a professional level, but like to the point where people were just like, Tiger Woods is fucking gonna be there. I want to see it. Yeah, that was a disappointment. So I do know that he got banned.
Did he also like try to like kill his wife or something?
No, he cheated on his wife. I don't think he tried.
Oh, that's right. He cheated on his wife, and then she like tried to hit him with a golf club.
Or
she did hit him with a golf club. One of the two.
Well, like he fucking like cheated and like came home drunk and like did that whole thing. That's why that his fucking mugshot honestly is he has the weirdest looking mugshot I've ever seen. Let me see the Tiger Woods.
Oh yeah.
Like if I was to guess that any person was an alien wearing a human skin,
it would be him.
It would be Tiger Woods and then Mark Zuckerberg for sure.
Like, he looks a lot different without a hat on.
He does. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I think I could only recognize this guy with the Nike hat on. Yeah.
Yeah, right? Like, when he's dressed up to play golf.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods had a different affair for each goal. Yeah, true. Yo, but he's got enough money and, like, personality, I guess, like, fame to, like, not worry about it. How much like I don't know. Like is Tiger Woods is famous. Like who is the next person? Who's the most famous golf person right now?
I have no idea.
I can't think of anybody but Tiger Woods.
No idea. I'm pretty sure Tiger Woods is the most famous golfer to ever exist.
Like I guess Arnold Palmer, like the whole like lemonade shit.
Yeah, but I think people only really know him for his drink, not really that he was a golfer. I didn't know he was a fucking golfer.
That's true. Yeah, they only know him for the. So it's like yes, it's super tragic, but I know that like he's gonna be just fine at the end of the day when it comes to, he's like, I can never play golf again. Guess what? I'm gonna
it's okay. You get to retire in your mansion, in your billions of dollars you've been saving.
Yeah, I would hope you've been saving. Because like could you imagine? Like this is what I also don't understand. People who are like famous or they get rich and they just don't know how to hold on to money. They're blowing it left and right because they think there's like no end to it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you come into it like a lot of money, you don't really think about it because like you'll buy like something normal and you'll be like, God damn, I still have built like $1 billion left over, right? So then you just start like spending and spending and spending, and like, that's why you need like accountants and shit to like handle your money. You need people to handle your money for you. And like I think if I like got a lot of money, I would limit myself to a very reasonable budget, like a month, and like just live off that.
Like if you hit the lotto, like it's, I don't know.
I would invest some of it for sure.
Yeah,
And then the rest of it, I would budget myself on how much I could spend per month.
and just live off of that. Never really worry about anything again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Isn't it like better to also get the lump sum instead of like the weekly payments or monthly payments or whatever?
No.
Are you sure? Because I feel like
Pretty sure if you get all of it at once, they tax you more.
they tax more of it, but
And
if you get
they take more. I think that's why they want to pay you like in increments, because you will technically get more without paying taxes on it because you're getting less money at a time.
well, the thing that I'm thinking though, right, is if you take this, like, let's say you take the weekly check and the economy goes to shit, like these checks are gonna mean less and less each time, whereas opposed to you get this whole fucking big lump sum at once and you have this whole plan for it.
Well, it just depends. Because like they give you the option for a reason, right? I think you'd have to look more into it, but I'm pretty sure like that's like a specific situation. Like in a normal situation, the economy's not going to go to shit, and you'll just lose a lot more money because you're taking the lump sum instead of just getting it paid out slowly.
I guess I mean, I'll still have to like look more into that. Not like I'm winning the fucking lottery, but did you hear about like the lady who fucking figured out the algorithm for winning the lottery and she won it like 3 times, so they had to ban her?
Yep, I remember that. Yeah, there was a court case over a grandmother and a grandson. They won. I can't remember how much money it was. Like it was like $3 million or something like that. They won $3 million, but because she bought the lotto ticket, but his name was on it. They were getting into an argument about whose money it should be, and they didn't want to split it. Neither of them wanted to split half and half, so they like went to court over it. And I don't remember who won, but I think because the kid's name, the grandson's name was on it, I think he won the case. And now he's like he's disowned by his grandma, but who cares? He got $3 million, right?
Exactly. Like, but you lost a lot of that to lawyer fees, so congratulations.
That is true. I mean, but he still came out on top at the end of it.
That's true. I mean, that's super fucked up. But
well, I think it's more fucked up that the grandma won't even be willing to split. Like, you should both like just split it. Like, if you're both bought it, then
like the grandson wanted to split, right? But the grandma also did not.
No, they both did not want to split the money, so they didn't split it.
No, listen, I'd be like, listen, Mima, you've lived a great life.
You only got a couple years left. Let me live my life, all right?
Yeah, I was like, and it's time to go.
So you know what I'm gonna spend the first thing of that money is getting you a retirement home.
True.
And then put her away. Anything else you want to talk about today?
I think that pretty much will like cover it. Again, sorry that I was late. You know, just we're dealing with like fucking snow and just increased traffic. So it was my bad. But we get to do one. I guess next week we're gonna do one final one before Andy.
No, I don't have time.
But you can't do it next Friday?
No, Friday I work next Friday. Thursday I'm gone. I have tests, and then Saturday morning I leave at like fucking 5 a.m.
Oh shit! So I guess we're just gonna skip next week, or I can probably.
I mean, it's your podcast. You should get someone on.
I would like to, but at the same time, it's just like we can use like a small break, and I can gather a topic, and I can't wait to hear about when you get back to California.
Okay.
So that'll be fun. Thanks for tuning in. This one has to be a rush just because I have a morning meeting that I gotta get to. Otherwise, I would have sat along and talked more shit. So that's the end of that. Later, bitch.
All right. Thanks for watching.